Hey guys! Recently I went to the Doll Boutique in Lissett, Pennsylvania, and I wanted to show you around a little bit. I wish I had filmed more because there were so many cute things, but I'm not used to filming in public. I brought Sammy with me for this little trip. They had these really cool displays in one of the rooms. I didn't even know that they had this. Now that I'm home, I want to show you everything that I got at the Doll Boutique. We'll start with least interesting. First of all, the stuff that I wanted to buy was things that I can't make. So I was focusing mostly on like socks, stockings, and shoes. So here are the socks and stockings. I got well, you can see the price, not really that important. Got a white pair of tights or stockings. I got a pair of white frilly socks. I didn't know they had these, and I was very excited to see these. I got a blue pair of plain socks to replace the one that was missing from that one old American Girl outfit that I got. And I got a pair of white socks. And I got a off-white pair of tights. I also got a pair of glasses. All of the glasses that they had, I didn't like the styles. They were mostly smaller frames or sunglasses. And I found only one style that I like. These round ones. They came in this black and clear kind of tortoiseshell style, and then solid black. And I liked these a little bit more than just the solid black. I don't know who is going to wear them. It's either Sammy or Emily. They're my only two options because Felicity already has her glasses. But yeah, I was excited to be able to get at least one pair. Now, for shoes, there were a lot of options, and I almost bought multiples in the same style but different colors, but I narrowed it down because I don't need that many pairs. First, I have this brown pair of Mary Janes with the little cutout. I got a lighter brown pair of boots, pair of white canvas shoes, a yellow pair of Converse style canvas shoes, and a pair of saddle shoes. Now that was all I really wanted to get, was just shoes, socks, stockings, that kind of thing. They had so many cute outfits. A lot of it was modern, so there was really not much that I actually wanted. They also had a whole section dedicated to Disney-style costumes. I did show that briefly. They also had a section of historical-inspired outfits that were themed around just a handful of the dolls. There weren't many. There were some American Indigenous costumes. There was also stuff that looked a lot like what Kirsten would wear, Samantha. I saw a little bit of, there was like a doo-wop outfit. I think that's Mary Ellen. What else did they have? Oh, they had a little bit of stuff that looked kind of like what Felicity would wear as well. But I really didn't think I would find anything that I liked for clothes. And besides, I can make most of what I want my dolls to wear. I like historical or 90s inspired outfits. It's just kind of where my head's at when it comes to the dolls, because if it's a historical doll, I'll mostly want them to be dressed in historical clothes. And if it's like Sammy and Emily, who, while yes, Sammy is technically a Samantha and is a historical doll, she's not a historical doll to me because she came with so little. She came with her Christmas dress and that was it. And, I kind of had to fix her up and stuff like that. And Emily is a truly me, so she's not historical at all. I really like the look of like 90s and early 2000s because that's when I was getting American Girl catalogs. When I got the doll, I don't know the exact date, and it's very nostalgic to me. But while I was looking around, something caught my eye, and I was like, well, I know I'm never actually going to make that, so why not buy it? It is this very poofy petticoat. That's the word. Very poofy petticoat. Not sure what time period it's supposed to be modeled after because it was in the section with all the historical inspired clothes. Maybe 50s or 40s? I'm not sure. But then I saw on the same rack a different style of petticoat. This one's just plain fabric gathered and then a little bit of lace at the bottom. A little bit of an older style. I know that much. And I was like, that might be the end of all the clothes that I buy. And then I noticed at the end of a different rack, they had these cute little aprons. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, technically I can make this, but I think I want to buy it instead. The tie in the back actually ties. And then the one around the neck is a snap. Most of this stuff, I don't know where it comes from. I did find out that there was a woman there that made some of the clothes. So yeah, I don't know what's made by her and what was made by like other people that they're saying. Like I think the shoes and stuff they purchase in bulk maybe, and I thought that would be the end of it because I told myself I would not buy any clothes. I can make this stuff. But almost immediately I had noticed in the historical inspired section they had a dress that was Kirsten's meet outfit. Same colors, that blue dress, pink apron, and pink bonnet. I think it's a pink bonnet. Fabrics are not the same, obviously they're not identical, but they're very similar and they invoke the same feelings as Kirsten's meet outfit. When the 40th anniversary dolls were announced, I wasn't sure if I was going to get a doll, but one. It was a toss-up between Kirsten, Molly, and Addie. And I have since settled on wanting to buy Molly, since that was the one that I had originally wanted when I was little. But I love the other two dolls' clothes. And seeing a dress that was supposed to be like Kirsten's, I was like, ooh, maybe I don't love the colors though. However, they make these outfits in a handful of other colors. Not all colors. There were a couple of dresses that I saw that were really cute, but they didn't come in a color that I liked. There was one that was so adorable, but it was just in two options, and the pattern fabric was just really not my taste. But I really was not going to buy any clothes. I caved. This is the Kirsten Meet outfit inspired dress, but in green. And it is so beautiful, and I couldn't pass it up. Let's get this pin out, keeping the bonnet attached. So there's the little bonnet here. Very well made. There's serging, elastic. Things are lined on the inside. There's your bonnet. And then we've got an apron, which does tie in the back. Such a beautiful fabric. It's this very pale green. And then the base dress with these cute little pointed collars and puffed sleeves. Velcro down the back. And yeah, I couldn't pass up just getting at least one thing made by them. You know, I wanted to support a small business. So let's put this on Emily and see how it looks. I think she looks amazing in this color, and it matches her eyes so well. Look at this cute outfit. Oh, it's so precious. Don't mind naked Sammy in the background. Oh, so happy that I ended up buying something, because this pattern is not available in the American Girl doll pattern books. Their meet outfits are not part of that. But it looks so good. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy crochet, sewing, or any other kinds of crafts, please consider a follow. I upload every Sunday and sometimes Wednesdays, and I hope to see you there. Bye!